Hey, what's up, horror fans? I'm a guy in a chair. I watch horror movies. I just finished The Black Room, written and directed by Rolf Konevsky, starring the always appealing Natasha Henstridge, who I haven't seen in a number of years, and whom we all first saw in 1995's Species, a film which my underage buddy and I snuck into in order to see her as the human alien hybrid Syl. I'm not sure what she's doing in this movie, because this movie is terrible. I think maybe she had a car payment due this month. Anyway, as I said, this movie is awful, but I do suggest that you see it. Watch it. Um, because there were a lot of things in it that I just am not sure I've seen in a horror movie before, and didn't necessarily need to be there. Gratuitous might be the word, but also when paired with sort of the production values, it seems paradoxical. The whole thing, content and production wise, is a slight grade above a Cinemax skin flick. And it's a, Rolf had sex on the mind when he wrote this film. You get the distinct impression there's sex from the beginning to the end, and which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's odd in this movie, and I'll tell you why. Um, Early on, within the first 5 minutes, I saw what I'm pretty sure is my first ever female nipple wiggling around as it's being toyed with by invisible demon hands. And that was just the tip of the iceberg. So the plot line revolves around a house. It's a haunted house film, essentially, with demonic undertones. And a new couple, Lucas Hassel, who plays the male character Paul, and Natasha Henstridge, his wife, move into this home. And little do they know, but way back in the 70s, those hedonistic times, there was a hippie party in the basement of this house, and some occultists summoned a demon, and then it got loose, of course, and killed everyone there, and then has been hiding in the room, the black room in the basement, ever since. Fair enough, right? Okay. Well, where this is different than other movies of a similar subgenre, this is a horny demon. This is a very, very horny demon. And he's game for male or female, whatever. He just sneaks up on them, and he's very, very handsy. He gets up all over them, making them get all sorts of excited throughout the film as he uses them for his evil purposes. So usually he sort of, begins with a molestation and then eventually takes their soul. And it makes for some interesting scenes. There's a lot of rubbery demon makeup in this, so we're not talking CGI demon. We're talking a dude in an outfit, which, you know, can either go one or two ways, and they went the bad way. Again, it looks like, and I say this again because I saw this in another movie recently, but the demons in this he looked like the Wishmaster. I think that must be the prototypical demonic image. Regardless, so the thing that I saw in this that I had never seen before, and a couple of these things included, um, well, this rapey demon sexually assaults a victim, and then it's possibly the first instance I've ever seen of a demon penis going, all the way through the victim and then emerging out of her mouth, as it were, sort of. I can't really unsee it, which is why I suggest you subject yourself to it too. The the right word is a sort of gawk. You find yourself gawking a lot in this movie, like a car wreck. The acting is ham-handed by everybody except Miss Henstridge and Ms. Shea. They're good in the film, but everybody else is a poor actor, and you get the sense that Konevsky, in shooting the thing, was going for maybe some kind of gonzo over the top vibe, because some of these characters are acting so hyper realistically self aware that they're in a horror movie that you can only assume that they got direction to act as such, because otherwise it's just the worst acting you've ever seen, and bizarre and sort of almost cartoonish reminiscent of the exaggeration of German expressionism, but without any of the artistic merit. It's it's awful. It's awful, and you can't look away. And let's see. Yeah, there's a strange interdimensional three-way between Natasha Henstridge, a washing machine, and the ghost of a recently deceased and very badly burned plumber. Need I say more? I'll leave you with that image and make up your own mind, but give it a watch.